In this video, I'm going to be revealing how you can make up to over $1,000 on Redbubble by selling t-shirts. I'm going to be showing you how to find niches with low competition, and I'm also going to be showing you a niche that you can start using straight away. And I'll also be going through one shop that's doing very well with simple t-shirt design. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to also give you guys tips and tricks on how you can actually make money through your print-on-demand shop. If you're new around here, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button with a notification bell turned on, because I'm going to be bringing a lot of content showing you guys how you can make some extra cash online. And if that's not enough to convince you, here are some people that have been watching the videos that have started to get sales both on this channel and on the Facebook group, which is linked down in the description. And before we do get into this video, if you are someone who wants to go the extra mile, who wants extra information, I have a free print-on-demand starter guide that's linked down in the description. However, if you are someone that's looking to make this more of a full-time thing, I have a paid step-by-step course that's also linked down in the description. So here are the 5 simple steps that will help you to make money through selling t-shirts on Redbubble. First tip is that you need to find a niche or find a trend that's currently popular at the moment. After that, you need to make sure that you are checking the results on the niches and the trends that you find, so there isn't a lot of competition on them. Third step with t-shirts, you need to make sure that you're finding scalable designs, and I'm going to explain why scalable designs are very important with t-shirts. Next, you need to make sure that you're using the correct margins to optimize the amount of profit you can actually make through selling t-shirts. Personally, I use between 20 to 50%, which I will go on to talk about. And finally, you need to make sure that you are using good and relevant tags for your designs. So now going more into depth into the first step, choosing a niche or finding a trend that's currently popular. If you're going to want to pick a niche, it's best to go with something that you're passionate about, something that you know a lot about, as that will increase your chances of actually creating design within that niche that will appeal to the target audience to potentially get you sales. And that one seems a bit like a no-brainer, but a lot of people do go on Redbubble and they just jump straight into niches they don't know about. And unless it's something that's trending, which I will go on to talk about, you want to find a niche you're very knowledgeable in, as that will increase your chances of doing very well very fast. Once you find a niche that you're passionate in, especially if it's something that's really big, you want to then sub-niche into something that's within that niche that has a lot less results and a lot less competition. Right guys, so I have gone ahead and searched for t-shirts within the swimming niche. Just to show you guys an example, the swimming niche is fairly broad. As you can see, there's 58,000 results within this. Now, if you're someone who had a passion for swimming and you wanted to create designs, here there would be a lot of competition. And this is where it would be very, very important to sub-niche. Now, when you're sub-niching, you want to find something you feel that not a lot of people will be creating designs for. And I actually took some time to actually go through these tabs here at the top to find you a sub-niche that I didn't feel had too many results. Scroll along the top here, or when you go along this top, there's a lot of different options and you can keep scrolling to see more. But the option that I found earlier on for you guys, it is this eat, sleep and pull repeat option. Now, for someone that had a passion for swimming, through searching, I would come across this niche, as if I was just to click through all the tabs, I would eventually come to this one. And as you can see there's 313 results in comparison to the 58,000 there were before. Now, if you're someone that's looking to sell t-shirts and you're looking to focus on a niche that you are passionate about, this is what you need to do to be able to actually sub-niche into that bigger niche. It's worked for me and it can definitely work for you. And for anyone mainly looking for trends through Redbubble, what you want to do, you want to come on the search bar just like this, and if I was to type in A, you'll see a lot of options would pop up, and you want to mainly aim for the options that have this little arrow here. So you'd usually get 3 little options like there. I'll type in B and I'll do the same for C, just to show you that it's the same throughout as you actually search through the letters. Going a little bit more in depth about checking the results, when you find a niche or a trend, you want to make sure that it has less than 1,000 results. If you want to go even more in depth to reduce the competition by a lot more, looking for niches with less than 500 results will allow you to get sales a lot quicker. And this links perfectly with the next step, which is checking for scalable options. Now, when you find a niche or a trend, you want to look to see if there's any designs that are in that niche you can create in your own way to actually make them scalable. And when I say scalable, I mean creating one design that allows you to make multiple versions of that same design through changing one word. So an example of this could be a design that simply says made in, and the word that would then change afterwards would be the country. So you could go from made in England, made in China, made in Algeria, made in Morocco, so on, and so on. If you want more information on this, I actually made a full video talking about scalable designs. That will be linked down in the description. Now, whilst on the topic of designs, it's also very important to use a variation of design styles, especially if you're creating t-shirts. The distressed text effect works really well on t-shirts. It makes them look vintage. From my experience, I've had a lot of success selling those type of t-shirts, as people do really like that style. And creating designs with a bold font, usually white text on a black t-shirt, usually tends to perform quite well. Moving on to the margins, you want to make sure that you're setting your margins between 20 to 50%. Now 20% is the base margin that Redbubble defaults on all your products. So the only time you're going to want to increase this percentage, especially on t-shirts, is if you're seeing that you have a particular t-shirt that's selling quite a lot. And I usually tend to say, if you see a t-shirt sell more than 10 times in a very short space of time, whether that be a week or 2 weeks, I'll say bump your margins to 30%, as that's an indication to show that there's extra money to be made. This is a technique I've applied to a couple of my shops, and I tend to see t-shirts consistently selling even after the price margins have been increased. Now onto the tags, which is one of the main things that will actually help your t-shirt get found by people. You need to make sure that you are using relevant keywords, effective keywords, and keywords that will allow you to appear not just on the front of Redbubble, but on the Google search engine as well. And the main ways of doing this, if you really want to use effective tags, is to see what other people in the niche are doing in regards of tags, getting your own mixture and creating your own list of 10 to 20 tags. Now there's other sites out there that allow you to find extra tags that you can use. If you're interested in knowing what those sites are, I'll link a video I made about tags down in the description, and I talk about it more in that video. And just in addition to that, here are 3 more tips that will help you to find t-shirts that will sell on Redbubble. Now the first one is completely free. Probably something most of you already do subconsciously. That is looking for t-shirt designs when you watch TV shows. So when I say this, I'm not saying make a t-shirt based on a TV show, as that could pretty much flag up as copyright. But every now and again within TV shows, there's a random t-shirt that someone would be wearing that if you actually look into it, for the most part, they're not trademarked, and the t-shirts that will allow you to get sales fairly quick. This here is a t-shirt from Napoleon Dynamite, and it says Vote Pedro. Now I wouldn't be saying make this t-shirt and put it on your shop, but this is an example of a t-shirt you could find through watching a TV show. And if you want to take this a step further, you can then make this something scalable. As with that example you saw, it said Vote Pedro. You can change the name Pedro to whatever you want, just making sure that the font looks very similar. If you've already done this before, or if you're currently doing this already, let me know down in the comment section. Now the second tip is to use Merch Informer. Now for those who don't know, Merch Informer is a paid subscription service that comes out at around £10 a month, might even be $10 depending on where you're from. They do actually offer a free 3-day trial, so if you're watching this video and you've never tried it before, definitely go over, as they show you a lot of t-shirt designs that are doing well on Amazon, which if you don't already know, Amazon is the biggest online marketplace on the internet. And with the information you can get through Merch Informer, you know that if you find a t-shirt that's selling well on Amazon, there's an extremely high chance it will sell well on Redbubble as well. In fact, this is a niche that I found through using Merch Informer. As you can see there, it says everyone is a photographer until, and on Redbubble people have made their own unique versions of this, but this is a design that I found when I was first starting. I actually managed to get sales with this design, and I can easily say that amount a month I was paying for Merch Informer was a good investment, as I made a lot more money back from the design ideas I got. And the final tip for anyone who's struggling to make any sort of design, the sites out there like Vexels that actually allow you to download templates that you can simply change to create your own designs. If you want any more additional information in regards to Merch Informer or Vexels, they'll be linked down in the description with the videos that I made talking about them as well. And to finish off, I thought I would finish off by showing you guys a shop that It's doing quite well on Redbubble that uses simple text designs for those people that might think that you need to make only complicated designs to do well. And here it is, guys. As you can see there, they have a lot of simple designs, simple definition designs to be exact. And definition designs do quite well. I remember selling one myself out of the blue, and definition designs are quite scalable as well. If you've made it to this point of the video, thank you for watching this far. Down in the comment section, comment down t-shirts for sale. If you're interested in watching more videos in relation to Redbubble, I'll link my Redbubble playlist at the end of this video. All other relevant videos as to everything that I spoke about in this video will be linked down in the description. Check that out, guys. If you did get any sort of value from this video, a like rating will be very much appreciated. Always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest